Shy Guys, in my opinion, are some of the best enemies in the entire Mario franchise. Not only are they quirky and come in a huge variety of outfits containing unique abilities, but they are relatable, funny, loyal, and overall a couple of cool dudes. That's why when I first saw them make their debut in the Paper Mario series starting with 64, Kid Me was ecstatic to see them cause mischief all over Toad Town and retreating into their own little world of toys and gadgets inside the magical box. This game gave birth to so many memorable Shy Guy variations such as Groove Guy, Pyro Guy, Spy Guy, and of course who can forget Anti Guy, the butchest of all Shy Guys who does not play around at all, unless you have a piece of lemon candy to give him. And what better way to end a chapter that focuses mainly on these masked minions than to have Mario face off against the man, the myth, the legend himself, General Guy, whose sole purpose in life is to command his army of Shy Guys to do his bidding to please Bowser. The battle itself was always my favorite and the music is absolutely phenomenal. Having to plow through the Shy Guy formations one by one was so satisfying to do. So was knocking the General's lights out, literally. So when the 1,000-Year Door came about, you can imagine my disappointment when there were rarely any Shy Guys in the entire game. Literally, the only time they actually appear is in the audience and one runs backstage to cause havoc in true Shy Guy fashion and drops heavy weights of one of the characters on stage. It truly sucks that Shy Guys were heavily demoted from the first Paper Mario game to making appearances in the audience only. Apparently, the game was going to feature returning Shy Guy variants from 64, but were ultimately scrapped. Who knows why they made this baffling decision? You can imagine my disappointment for the second time when Super Paper Mario came out. I was thinking,
Gee, Paper Mario The 1,000-Year Door had no Shy Guys in it. Hopefully this game will do them justice.
and once again discovered they have been even more demoted as they literally only appear on the screen whenever the player performs a stylish move. They were supposed to be used as enemies in the game but were scrapped again for whatever reason. Like, what did they have against these Shy Boys? However, that's all about to change as they make the grand return of Paper Mario Sticker Star with brand new Shy Guy variants introduced this time around. This time, they are treated with the respect they deserve and get much more screen time. They attack in a way that's expected, like stealing and tripping over nothing, and flailing their arms and whatnot. Sniffers also make an appearance this time in paper form, which I believe is a first for the Paper Mario franchise. Nintendo must have felt bad for excluding these guys in the 1,000-Year Door and Super Paper Mario, because they took it a step further and maximized the amount of Shy Guys to appear in Color Splash. The entire game is absolutely riddled with them and have a bunch of nonsensical but amusing variants like Book Guy and Soggy Guy. Pretty much any Shy Guy that held a random object was considered a new variant. But seriously, from the very beginning to the very end, these Shy Guys have played very prominent roles that were relevant to the chapter's plots, and even had an emotional segment that had no right being that sad. If you know, you know. I really enjoyed the humor for Color Splash and had a fantastic writing and gave the Shy Guys so much personality and made them very relatable at times. This game might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I'm glad they did the Shy Guys justice for being excluded in the second and third games. Lastly, they took it down just a notch with the Origami King. Rather than giving Shy Guys a ton of new variants, they focused on more on snippets and gave them more customized abilities and outfits and colors as well. They focused a bit more on other enemy types this time around rather than 90% Shy Guys. But it's a pretty good balance all things considered. Overall, I'm disappointed that didn't get to appear that much in Paper Mario 2 and 3, but I'm glad they got the attention they deserve in the modern games. Let's hope they get to appear more in future Paper Mario games from now on. Thank you for watching. Do you like Shy Guys as well? Please like and subscribe if you want to for more videos like these.